Hi, I'm DelusionDispeller. In a toxic relationship, you often feel enmeshed with the other person, or they feel enmeshed with you. What that means is they become so involved in everything you are and everything you do in your whole entire life, your family, your interests, everything, that there is no separation between you and them. There's this conjoining together that's inseparable. And some people might even say, oh, look at them. When you see one, you see the other. And it's unhealthy to be that enmeshed with someone. You need to be interdependent. That means depending on each other, but yet have your own separate interests as well. Everybody needs space. Everybody needs a separate identity. We are not joined at the hip by an invisible pole or something. You are your own person. They are their own person. And when you take those two whole individuals and put them together, then you have a workable relationship. But if they're trying to be your everything, or they expect you to be their everything, there's a problem with that, and it's known as enmeshment, and it's toxic. In a toxic relationship, there is often obsession. This kind of goes along with enmeshment. It's this drive to always be with that person, or always be doing what they're doing, and always thinking about them, always talking about them, watching the shows they watch because you want to feel close to them, having to have a piece of material that belongs to them. You slept with their hat because, you wanted to feel close. That's also an object constancy issue, which a lot of borderline people go through. But when it becomes something that it's constant, an obsessive thing over and over, almost like an addictive quality, that is toxic, and that is known as obsession. Toxic relationships also have addiction involved, whether that is the typical addictions of alcohol or drugs, or a people addiction. You could be addicted to that person and have to sit by the phone waiting for them to call you every day, not be able to choose what job you want because you've got to get their opinion on it. Can't do your hair because you got to know they like your hairstyle first. Addiction to people, addiction to substances, different things like that. Also toxic, and also very present in many toxic relationships. Toxic relationships obviously involve control. The other person wants to control you, or you want to control them. And you don't feel happy and secure unless you call all the shots. The person or you determine who calls when, and when that phone conversation is over. When they're done talking, okay, I'm going now, bye. They don't give you a chance to say goodbye. They don't give you a chance to decide whether you've said everything you want to say. They control. They're in complete charge. Toxic. A toxic relationship involves you staying with the person because you believe that nobody else would want you, and you sincerely believe this. Again, very toxic belief. Not true. There's always somebody for somebody else. And even if there isn't, you can be perfectly fine on your own. You just need to learn to live with yourself. Toxic relationships. Stay tuned for more. Thank you.